Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from February 21st through the 23rd, 2025. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle here for Cancer. Let's see what's up, Cancer. So what we have here is true love, and then we have the healing light. So it looks like over the weekend, you're going to be called to put out this energy of loving everyone like you love yourself, seeing yourself in other people, nurturing bonds of friendship within all the relationships you have, especially your love life. It's very important that, especially if you're going through a lull in your romantic relationships here, that you focus on the positive aspects of yourself and the ways in which you guys are compatible, and focus on the especially if you are separated from your person, you focus on the good things, focus on the parts of your life that where you get along, what you have in common, and that way you're able to gain control of your emotions. And it's important that you do. Here I'm gonna have to say, because they're showing that friendship is very important, that it's not so much, they're showing that divine timing is at work, and in your love life, especially your love life. But there's healing that needs to happen, and there's a need to compromise, to know that no matter what, if you guys have had a bond before, it hasn't gone anywhere. That's something else. They're not talking just about romance here at all. Okay, they're showing that it's time to build or renovate something. So some of you may literally be building or renovating a home, but also they're showing that you need to pay attention to the details of something. You need to pay attention to your strategy. A lot of your strategy is going to come from focusing on details. Okay, the things that you feel like you're overlooking, pay attention to every detail. True love with Eight of Swords, Four of Swords, the Sun, and Emperor definitely is about paying attention to detail. The healing light comes in with the King of Pentacles and Nine of Swords, where you are worried that you're not enough. You're worrying that you're not able to take care of certain things. You're not able to focus on the details. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'll be a disappointment. Maybe I'll mess things up. Okay, I want to expand. I want to do more. Right? There's something more. Make sure you are paying attention to everything. You can't afford to ignore things because it seems to be too hard. If it's too hard, do small things first, right? The first step to doing anything, say you're like, I'm going to paint this room. Well, the first thing you could do is just start wiping the walls little by little. Listen to music, put on a show, right? Or you would start preparing for that, right? You would get everything in the room. You would cover whatever needs to be covered that you don't want to get destroyed. You would just start doing that. Move the furniture into the center of the room or take it out. Just start small, very small. It's small things, little by little, listening to music or something. But they're saying pay very close attention to detail. I don't know why it's a big deal, but it's a big deal. Some of you are very nervous. It's very important to incorporate the color green into your day, into something in your atmosphere. I don't care if it's like a plant. Green vibrates on the frequency of revitalizing our nervous systems, right? It's a calming color. It is the color of the heart chakra, after all. Spirit wants you to really understand that no matter what, if one can have peace, peace is available to you. The resources in the universe are infinite. There's no such thing as, well, they got all of it. They got all the pie. Ain't no more pie in the world. You know what I mean? They're still there. There's still something there. It can be had by you. They want you to remember that, and to remember that you are in control of a situation, right? You can either choose to be disappointed or expand. Well, that was disappointing, but I can still, keep going in this direction or that direction. For some reason, they're speaking a lot about the intricate details, okay? And especially when you're in a romantic situation, romantic connections, or even a friendship, or even your intimate relationships, not And that's outside of romantic intimate. We're talking about those things, all of them, the nurture friendship in those relationships. Okay. The friendship aspect is going to make everything, it's going to deepen the bonds that you have. And any issue that you had will dramatically improve. Okay. And by nurturing the bonds of friendship, this looks like compromise. This looks like slowing down and making sure that your words mean something before you speak. Be careful with your words. Your words can be very cutting. They can be very hurtful. Not that you are going to hurt anyone or aiming to hurt anyone, but they want you to slow down and communicate very clearly. Take every opportunity to compromise over the weekend. They're showing North Node and Chiron. So Chiron is Chiron on your chart, or in your chart rather, and your North Node. And these things will speak about the things you've overcome, right? You've learned a lot of life lessons. You've already gone through some level of karma. Now it's time for you to be in your North Node, which speaks a lot about the growth that you've experienced, how much you've developed, the fact that you may now be on your destined path. I'm seeing divine timing here, your life's purpose. Perhaps you're being called to be a mentor. Very important you pay attention to what you say. Chiron usually speaks about the things that need to be healed, or the things that are healed, or your way of healing, or anything of that nature. Because compromise is very important. They want you to create the paradise of your own creation around you. And by doing so, this is about nurturing those bonds of friendship within all of your relationships. I'm seeing angel number 2121, and they're saying that the day that you're waiting for is coming or is here. So if you see 2121, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm hearing Amy Winehouse singing Our Day Will Come really loud. They're saying to stay disciplined. So be very careful about not only your words, but everything that you're doing. Don't ignore anything. Don't ignore not a thing. Okay? They're talking about you're getting close to an end goal, and there's no need to kind of like overdo anything, no need to overthink anything, no need to worry about anything when 2121 comes up. Keep your energy focused, and it will pay off. They're saying it's like, not, this isn't a climb. This is not a, oh my gosh, I'm sweating and I got to tell people what it is. This is a climb, is what it is. You know, they're saying, step at a time. That's what I was trying to get to. But it's not a climb in that regard where you're sweating and you just got to let people give them what for, but more of a climb of saying, step by step, I'll reach the top of the mountain. Trust yourself. I got to just throw that out there, okay? Intuition and manifestation with the Wheel of Fortune and Two of Wands. Now, this is usually an energy of like where your spirit, like what's driving you from within. And this is speaking about your intuition telling you that there's divine timing at play, that all of your decisions, it's like it's got to feel right, okay? But also, too, know that, especially if you're paying attention to detail, you're not stressing. You're just going, oh, I see that. Let me make sure that I do this before I do that. Every decision you make is like Dharma is the best way to put that. Dharma is North Node energy, which is positive karma. Like it's karma, opposite of karma. Karma is a debt. Dharma is a credit, a plus. And so there's something about every decision you make, every step you take, everything you do, you're expanding and opening doors for other things, for better possibilities. I'm seeing your intuition being completely focused. If you stay focused, your intuition will always guide you to manifesting positivity, doors opening. You will be so focused on things that create luck that it's like you're going to save yourself from whatever situation you've been in. You're saving yourself, right? Your higher self, the Sun again in Temperance. Your higher self is automatically drawn to balance, to peace, to not just enlightenment, but to divine timing. Trust yourself, because your intuition is directly aligned to divine timing. Divine timing is when your intuition and everything else lines up. Divine timing is when, I don't know, you're sitting there and you're reading a book, and then you're standing at the crosswalk and you're reading a book, you're so engrossed in the book, but your spirit is telling you it's time to walk. And lo and behold, it truly is time to walk. You didn't even have to look up. Divine timing is at play in this, but pay attention to all your details though. And the only reason why they keep saying pay attention to details is because there's something that you must not overlook. There's Spirit's going to tell you when everything is supposed to happen, but at the same time, it's like paying attention to everything. How else do I put this? As you're working diligently, Spirit is looking for that. It's almost like you're matching energy with the divine energy. So I'm paying attention. Oh, let me look at that. Then Spirit's also doing the same thing on the other end, right? Usually that's that's the alignment that I'm seeing for you. 2121, that you're aligned. So as you're paying attention, it's hard to put into words the way they're showing it. Is that what you're seeking is seeking you in essence. Like as you're looking for details, Spirit's also putting the same energy into the details of bringing things to fruition for you. There's a gift at the end of this. It's like you'll see a reward at the end of this weekend. This feels very odd to me, so I'm just going to leave that there, because I'm like, what in the world? If you have turquoise, if you have those stones, they put those stones on your windowsill for 7 hours. There's 7 of them, they're saying. Take 7 small ones, right? You could get chips. 7 chips, like something in this jar, right? Get 7 chips, put them in on the windowsill for 7 hours under the moon. And I don't think I can't remember. I'm trying to think. I remember it not being a full moon, but I could be wrong. I'm trying to think. The full moon is when? It's coming up in a few days. So we're talking about no, it's not. The full moon is not coming up in a few days. We passed it. So however it goes, you do this, put this under the moon, and then it's almost to the degree of saying that you will have good luck. So we're in a waning moon at this point. And so with this waning moon, this would speak a lot about how the intention that you would put on these stones would be to take away anything from the luck that is being imbued into these stones. Take away anything that is an obstacle to my luck. That is the intention we're putting into these stones, right? And luck be quick, like luck be kind, by 7 times kind of vibe. Good luck will be mine. And you sit that in there, and you're also sending to these stones using the power of the waning moon, right? Using the power of the waning moon, we are detracting, taking away any obstacles from my luck. As I'm using these stones, I place them in your pocket after the 7 hours. As I'm carrying this is all, using the waning moon energy. Now, if you're using waxing moon energy, this is like build my luck as the moon builds to full. Full moon, just say, hey, thank you for the luck, kind of thing. But yeah, that's there. Okay. Sorry. It was almost as though they didn't want me to tell you that. It's like all of a sudden I couldn't talk. So don't tell them that. You could be dealing with a Leo very heavily. We have Aries, Sagittarius. Sorry. I've never experienced this. It does not want me to tell you. Could be dealing dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You could be a Cancer, Leo cusp, dealing with a Leo, Virgo cusp. We have Aries, Taurus cusp. Sorry about that. Or dealing with the Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care. What in the world?